I keep seeing so much stuff on YouTube and Twitter of just bashing MKBHD, Marquez Brownlee, for his new app that he came out with, and we'll talk about the app in a minute, but first I just wanted to say people are being so ridiculous about it. Honestly, it's crazy how petty some of these people are over this new app. Like, it's really not that serious, and I'm just making this video to call out the people that are trying to make it a big deal when it's really, again, not that serious. People really latch on to anything. Like, I just don't get why people are so upset about it. But let's go ahead and check out the promo first, and then we'll talk about the app a little bit. And then we'll talk about Marquez's response on Twitter and the replies underneath it.
You guys have always been asking me where I get my wallpapers. Like, it's frequently the #1 suggested search result under my name, has been for years, so now we've put them all in one place. It's called Panels, and it's finally live in the App Store, both on iOS and on Android. Feels really good to be able to say that. So if you're wondering where the wallpaper on these phones in the review came from, Panels. If you're wondering where the wallpaper in the last video came from, Panels. Matter of fact, almost all of the wallpapers on the devices and in backgrounds you've seen in my videos for the past year have all come from Panels, which is pretty sick. We have a bunch of awesome artists over there that we are splitting profits with 50-50, and there's already a ton of great collections of art and much more incoming. And we have some pretty big plans for this thing. So it's starting off as a wallpaper app now. I don't want to overpromise too much, but it's going to be pretty consistently improving over time, which is part of the reason why we're offering a subscription to support it. So go pick it up now. Poke around, find your new favorite wallpaper, your new favorite artist, and let me know what you think. It's kind of fun to be on the other side now, on the development side, where now other people are going to review what we make, which is always exciting. Anyway, so the meta with new...
So there he explains the product. It's a wallpaper app that is free, but it also comes with a $50 subscription for yearly access. Now, a lot of people are upset because it is $50 for a wallpaper app, which is understandable, but again, it's actually free. But then there's the option for $50 annually. I would never pay $50 for a wallpaper app. It's not marketed to me. I don't care about that. I have wallpapers on my phone that I am 100% fine with, and I probably won't be changing them for a long time. And I'll probably just go on Google, download an image, screenshot it, put it on my phone. All right, this app isn't for me. I would never spend $50 on a wallpaper app. I love MKBHD. I'm a big fan. I watch a lot of his videos and a lot of different tech videos, but I can agree $50 is kind of ridiculous. Again, though, people apparently are just ignorant to the fact that it is free. You don't have to pay the $50. Plus, he did say that it's a wallpaper app right now, but eventually they will be upgrading it, and he can't overpromise it, but it will be getting a lot better. Of course, following MKBHD's rule himself, we have to judge the product based on how it is now and not promises for the future. So right now, no, I don't think anyone should be paying $50 for the app, to be honest, unless that's your thing. And again, it's for the people who have been asking where he gets his wallpapers. It's for the people that want the wallpapers MKBHD has. It's not going to be a majority of people. It's going to be a very small minority of people that are going to be getting this app in the first place. And I have seen, like the free version, you have to watch like 2 ads to be able to download the wallpaper, and it's not even in HD. So hopefully that'll be fixed. But still, I think people are blowing this way out of proportion. It's a free app, but there's also a subscription you can get for Panels Plus. And if you think I'm just glazing MKBHD, I'm just a fan, so I'm defending him, I really don't care. If it bothers you that much, go make your own video telling your opinion. I'm all for that. I'm all for free speech, but some people are just hating for the sake of hating and being petty. Now we can see this tweet from the genius KSI. He said, "What happened to YouTubers, man?" Quoting Dan TD, I'm not going to read it all, and showing Marquez Brownlee's video talking about his product, and he said, "Some YouTuber said this exact same thing to me the other day. Rather than complaining, crying, and trying to cancel a YouTuber for creating a product, here's an idea. If you don't like a product, just don't buy it. Simple." And I can agree with that. If you don't like a product, just don't buy it. It really is that simple. But again, KSI, Logan Paul, they have been throwing a massive tantrum on Twitter just because they got some criticism about their new Lunchly product, which is pretty trash, honestly. Logan Paul knows absolutely nothing about food production and just shows his ignorance over and over again, and anyway, we're getting off topic. I agree. If you don't like the product, don't buy it. but you can still voice your opinion. However, trying to cancel someone because they're making a wallpaper app is kind of ridiculous. Now, here's someone that handled the criticism with a lot of grace, unlike two of the three stooges we just mentioned. Here's MKBHD's response. He said, "Part of building in public is getting mass feedback immediately, which is pretty dope. Almost exactly like publishing a YouTube video. First thing we're doing is fixing the excessive data disclosure as people rightfully brought up. For transparency, we'd never actually ask for your location, internet history, etc. The data disclosures that everyone is screenshot is likely too broad and largely driven by what the ad network suggests. Working to fix that ASAP." So great. Another big problem that was going on was people worried about data breaches and disclosure of their information. People were saying they're just trying to collect the data to sell it, like a lot of apps do, to make more money off of people. But I don't think Marquez would do that. And it looks like right here that they are working to fix that. Again, the app is not perfect. I'm never going to get the app unless the new updates coming up are pretty cool. Then I will consider it. I still won't be paying $50 a year. That does equate to what, like $4 a month. Anyway, he goes on to say, "As far as pricing, I hear you. It's our own personal challenge to work to deliver that kind of value for the premium version. Weekly Friday drops are already starting. I'll also be dialing back ad frequency for the free experience. Much more to come. I appreciate you all." So that is definitely a good thing. He's actually listening to the criticism, and he's going to be fixing his product and making it better, making it a better experience, a smoother experience. I think that's great, honestly. Nobody likes ads, and right now the internet is just full of ads. It's absolutely ridiculous. You can barely even use the internet without an ad blocker. But thanks to our sponsor, I'm just joking, I don't have any sponsors. However, this response was not good enough for some people because they decided to still keep memeing on the situation. This guy said, "Bro, your innovation that you brought to market was a wallpaper app. A wallpaper app, a wallpaper app. LMAO, a wallpaper app." It's like, bro, relax, all right? And then Marquez said, "Dog, the target market for this is insanely small. Most people don't download a wallpaper app. This is for those who have been asking. If you're not into it, don't worry about it." Perfect response. Very simple, factual. If you don't like it, don't worry about it. It's not for you. This guy said, "I think people are more disappointed with the fact you bought IP developed in 2021, slapped a logo on it, and shipped with a price tag." And yeah, apparently there were a bunch of false rumors going around too about the app, so people were in full force to make it seem as bad as it possibly was. This whole thing is really just a non-issue. Marquez already addressed it. He's listening to the criticism, the valid criticism people are making, and is going to be making some changes to make it better. Marquez said, "What's funny is I saw exactly how the rumor came up and it's just false. The Twitter account is from 2021 because it's a salvaged username from an inactive account. The app was built from scratch." This guy said, "There is zero reason to collect anyone's data. Zero. Make it free with ads. Easy and simple." Marquez said it's already free with ads. Again, someone that obviously isn't actually doing any of their own research, which is pretty typical of people nowadays. They are incapable of doing any kind of research for themselves. They just go off of a headline they see instead of looking into it. And he would have found pretty easily, it is free with ads. Unless you're sharing profits with artists, a subscription for wallpapers makes no sense to me. They are sharing it. If you watch the video, again, people don't look into anything for themselves. He said in his video, half the profits go directly to the artists. So yeah, there is some valid criticism out there. I'm not going to fully glaze Marquez. I don't think the app is great right now. I wouldn't be getting it. I definitely would never be paying $50 for it, but it is free with ads. That's all I really had to say. You know, people are blowing away out of proportion. It's not that serious. It's a non-issue. Let's just move on. I can't believe that I even made this video. I just wanted to talk about the people that are just acting like fools. Anyway, if you liked the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Share it with your friends, your enemies, whoever you want, really. Yeah, see ya.